Something smooth yet sinister, coming through to diminish you. And this here's the finisher. Check it out.
Hello guys, it's your boy Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today for you guys, what we're going to get into, we had some maintenance happen earlier today, alright, on April 26th. So they had a couple of things that they were doing maintenance for. They got a 6-star attack frontier gate, as well as some vortex dungeon called Bears of Burden. Alright, I don't believe either of those are up at this point. I definitely checked the frontier gate area earlier. I didn't see anything new, and they got specifically right there that the vortex dungeon won't be open until the 28th of April, which is a couple days away. Alright, now one other thing that they did, I'm not sure if this is part of maintenance or what, they also added the 7-star evos for Lucena, Zelnite, Orna, and Cheetah. Alright, and they got some different kind of summon gate going on here. I don't think I've ever seen them do this before, but they call it a resummon gate. And basically what that means, you have to spend either 6 gems or 2 summon tickets. Alright, you'll do a summon, you'll get 2 units. Alright, so for those 2 units, you have a chance to resummon them, or maybe if you pull dupes and you don't want them, you can throw them back in the gate, and then you can resummon, so to speak, and have an opportunity to pull a different unit out of the gate. Alright, I don't think I've ever seen them do such a thing. So if you need to, go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, if you don't have these 4 units, these are older units though, so more than likely you may already have them. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to get into their 7-star evolutions. I'm basically going to evolve them and break down to you basically everything that I know about these units. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into it. You will need quite a few legend stones here, guys. It takes a legend stone for each unit, so hopefully you got 32,000 merit points on standby in order to get those 4 legend stones and evolve these units. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is Orna. Okay, let's go ahead and evolve Orna. So here's what you need to take her up to 7-star. Thunder Mecha God, Miracle Totem, Thunder Totem, Thunder Pot, Legend Stone, 1.5 million Zell. Let's go ahead and evolve her, guys. Alright, your boy is still a little under the weather, so please bear with me if I cough, sniffle, sneeze, whatever the case may be. I apologize in advance. Alright, but let's get this thing popping, baby. Evolve this beast and discuss her. See what she's about. Here we go. Now that's more like it. Not that I wasn't already charming enough. Nice, Orna, nice. Okay, so here we have it, guys. 7-star Orna, also known as Shocking Beauty Orna. Beautiful animal type, baby. Alright, so let's break down what she's capable of, folks. She has a 13-hit normal attack with an opportunity to have a drop check of 39 on that normal attack. Alright, so that's 3 per hit. Okay. Now she has a 15-hit AoE BB, costs 22 BCs to fill that gauge up, 260% damage modifier on that. She has a 18-hit AoE SBB with a drop check of 18 per enemy unit, takes 24 BCs to fill that, 500% damage modifier. And lastly, she has a 23-hit AoE UBB with an opportunity to get 23 on the drop check per enemy unit, takes 25 BCs to fill that gauge up, 1000% damage modifier. Right. When it comes to the imp, she's plain Jane. All right, 1100 on the HP, 440 on the other 3 stats. Now her leader skill here, let's take a look at that. It's called Maiden's Wanderlust. Damage taken considerably boosts BB gauge. All right, so when you get attacked, you have an opportunity to get 3 to 6 BCs when you get attacked. Decent. All right, boost BC efficacy. That's by 50%. And a 25% reduction in the BB gauge required for BB. Alright, no stat boost there. That's the only thing you got to be careful of, guys. There's no stat boost. Her extra skill is called Righteous Heart. Critical damage boost attack for 2 turns. Alright, so when she deals critical damage, she's going to get an 80% boost to her attack for 2 turns. Alright, now her BB is called Tiferet Whip. Alright, 15 combo thunder attack on all foes. Probable huge 1-turn attack and defense reduction. That's a 30% chance to reduce the enemy's attack and defense by 50%. And adds fire and thunder elements to attack for 3 turns. Alright, so she painting the squad as usual. Then we got the SBB, which is called Aglian Tail. 18 combo, powerful thunder attack on all foes. Adds fire and thunder elements to attack for 3 turns. Enormously boosts critical hit rate for 3 turns, and that's by 60%. Considerably boosts attack relative to recovery for 3 turns. Alright, and that's a 60% recovery to attack conversion. And then lastly, she has the probable spark critical for 3 turns. Alright, so it's a 20% chance that your spark damage is going to deal a 50% or crit. Alright, deal 50% extra damage there. So good stuff there, guys, okay? Now her UBB is called Orna's Punishment. 23 combo, massive thunder attack on all foes. Enormously boosts crit damage for 3 turns. And that's by 300%, I believe. Which is pretty freaking high. Alright, enormously boosts attack relative to recovery for 3 turns, and that's a 100% recovery to attack conversion. And adds spark critical for 3 turns. So it's a 100% chance on a UBB that your spark is going to deal 50% more damage, okay? And that's pretty much it with Orna, alright? So, next one we're going to go ahead and get into, which is easily one of the better ones of this batch of 4 units. My boy Cheetah. Alright, so here's what you need to evolve Cheetah. You got the Dark Mecha God, Miracle Totem, Dark Pot, Legend Stone, 1.5 million Zel. Alright, so let's get into what my boy Cheetah's all about. Yes, sir. Easily one of the better units of this batch, folks. And he had a B6-star for him. Glad he won the opportunity to get a 7-star. You won't be disappointed with this one. Here we go. No, my research is still imperfect. I can find no end to this recursive spiral of evolution. It arouses the mind. Alright, so there he is in the flesh, folks. 7-star Cheetah, also known as Omega Demise Cheetah. Alright, so definitely gotta do something about them old school spheres. But anyway, here we go, guys. So what Cheetah is capable of. He has a 15 hit normal attack with an opportunity to get a drop check of 45, so that's 3 per hit. He has a 25 hit AoE BB with an opportunity to get 25 on the drop check per enemy unit. 34 BCs to fill that up, 450% damage modifier. He has a 25 hit AoE SBB with an opportunity to get 25 on the drop check per enemy unit. Takes 20 BCs to fill up the gauge, 650% damage modifier. His UBB is a 44 hit AoE attack with an opportunity to get a 44 drop check per enemy unit, 30 BCs to fill it, 1200% damage modifier on that, guys. Alright. He's plain Jane on the imps, 1100 on the HP, 440 on the other 3 stats. Alright. Now when it comes to his leader skill, it's called Soul Erosion Barrier, alright? 35% boost to all parameters, to all your stats basically, and a 15% damage reduction from light types, alright? Not too shabby. Now his extra skill is called Eternal Ambition. It enormously boosts the overdrive gauge fill rate, and that's a 50% boost. And probable random status element counter when attacked. So when someone attacks Cheetah, they may get hit with a status element, alright? It's a 10% chance for him to inflict injury, sick, or weakness, and an 8% chance for him to inflict curse, poison, or paralysis, alright? And then you have his BB, it's called Glow Soul Prison, alright? 25 combo, powerful dark attack on all foes, enormously boosts BB gauge, and that's 12 BCs on that, which is pretty freaking nice. And hugely boosts his own attack, defense, and recovery for 3 turns, and that is by 150%. That's pretty significant, guys, alright? Which will stack with other stat boosts. Keep that in mind. Now, his SBB is called Unknown Universe. 25 combo, powerful dark attack on all foes. Adds all elements to attack for 3 turns and boosts all elemental damage for 3 turns. And that is a 50% boost, guys. Pretty decent stuff there, okay? And then lastly, you have his UBB, which is called Boundless Hunger. 44 combo, powerful dark attack on all foes. Adds all elements to attack and enormously boosts all elemental damage for 3 turns. And enormously reduces damage taken for 1 turn. Alright, so the elemental damage boost is by 300%. I'm not quite certain what the reduction in damage for 1 turn. Alright, if I had to guess, I would say 75%. Haven't done any testing yet to see exactly what it is, guys, unfortunately. But Cheetah is easily, like, out of these 4 units, easily like top 2. Alright, so he's pretty good stuff. So the next one we're gonna go ahead and evolve. It's gonna be Lucena. Alright, I've pulled a ton of this freaking unit, and I have yet to pull an animal. So this is a guardian type I'm evolving here. But here's what you need, guys: Water Mecha God, Miracle Totem, Water Pot, Legend Stone, 1.5 million Zell. So let's go ahead and get her evolved and discuss what she's capable of, folks. She's decent. Honestly, I doubt you're going to use this unit often. Honestly, I don't see it happening. She's not really, what she brings to the table is not really that great. Alright, but let's go ahead and discuss her anyways, folks. Mother's unconditional love has always protected me, and now I have been reborn. Alright, so it's Lucena. Here's what she's capable of. Her name is Aqua Pura Lucena. Alright, normal attack of 14 hits, 42 opportunity to get 42 on the drop check. Alright, her BB is a 16 hit AoE with an opportunity to get 16 each enemy unit on the drop check, 22 BCs to fill the gauge, 260% damage modifier. Right. Next we have the SBB, which is a 20 hit AoE, opportunity to get 20 on the drop check per enemy unit, 24 BCs to fill the gauge, 500% damage modifier. Lastly, we have the UBB, which is a 24 hit AoE attack, opportunity to get 24 on the drop check per enemy unit, 25 BCs to fill the gauge, 1000% damage modifier. Alright, she's a little different on the imps, guys. Alright, she got 1000 on HP, 340 on attack, 340 on defense, 620 on the recovery. Alright, so she's a little bit different there. Now her leader skill, she's a rainbow lead still. Alright, so 100% boost to attack and 30% boost to max HP when 5 elements or more are present, and adds probable defense ignoring effect, and that is a 20% chance to activate that defense ignore. Okay. Her extra skill is called Motherly Wave. Considerably boosts attack when HP is full, and that's by 80%. As defense boosts relative to max HP for all allies for 3 turns, affect 2 BB and SBB. Alright, so that's a 15% HP to defense conversion she adds to her BB and SBB. Alright, now her BB is called Sapphiro Mobius. 16 combo water attack on all foes. Adds water and earth elements to attack for 3 turns, raises normal hit amount for 3 turns, and she doubles your normal hit account. Alright, and greatly restores HP for 3 turns, and that it's pretty decent. Alright, she heals 3500 to 4000 plus 18% of the unit's recovery in HP for 3 turns. Alright, not too shabby. That's a pretty decent amount of HP being healed. Now her SBB is called Cerulean Arcadia. 20 combo powerful water attack on all foes, adds water and earth elements to attack for 3 turns, considerably boosts attack for 3 turns, and that's by 140%, pretty significant, and raises normal hit amount for 3 turns, and she still doubles it. Alright, so on her BB and SBB, she doubles it, the normal hit count. Lastly, we have our UBB. It's called Svanvit's Breath. Alright, work with me on that one. So it's a 24 combo massive water attack on all foes, adds massive additional attack at turns in for 3 turns. So she put DOT on the enemy for 3 turns there. Alright, enormously boosts attack for 3 turns, and that's by 200%. And damage taken enormously restores HP for 3 turns. So however much, when you get clumped upside the head, basically 75% of the damage that was dealt to you, you will recover back in HP. Alright, and it's a 100% chance for that to happen. So that is pretty much all we got on Lucena. Alright, now another one that I'm pretty sure many of you were looking forward to, my man Zelnite. Alright, the legendary thief himself. So here's what you need to evolve him, guys. Alright, you need a Earth Maker God, Miracle Totem, Earth Pot, Legend Stone, 1.5 million Zell. So let's go ahead and get my boy evolved up so we can see what's up. Alright, easily the better units in this batch of 4, okay? Easily. So here we go, guys. As twilight gives way to darkness, the dashing thief Zelnite has arrived to snatch another princess from her cage. My boy Zelnite himself. This guy is still pretty good, alright? Even though there are some units that kind of does what he does, he's still a pretty significant unit, guys, alright? Still good. So, 7-star Zelnite, also known as Legendary Thief Zelnite. Here is what my boy is capable of. He has a 14-hit normal attack, has the opportunity to get 42 on the drop check, alright? He has a 15-hit BB. It's AoE, so he has the opportunity to get 15 on the drop check per enemy unit, 28 BCs to fill the gauge, 260% damage modifier. The SBB is a 40-hit AoE, opportunity to get 40 on the drop check per enemy unit, 20 BCs to fill the gauge, 500% damage modifier. Lastly, we have a 20-hit UBB, it's AoE, so opportunity to get 20 on the drop check per enemy unit, 25 BCs to fill the gauge, 1000% damage modifier. On the imps, he's plain Jane, just like most other units. 1100 on the HP, 440 on the other 3 stats. Alright, so his leader skill here is called Godly Thievery. 30% boost to max HP, enormously boosts BC, HC, Zel, and Karma drop rate. Alright, and that is a 20% boost to BC, HC, and Zel drop rate, a 15% boost to Karma drop rate, and a 4% boost to item drop rate. And he also boosts experience gain, and that's by 10%, guys. Alright, tad bit less than 0 eye, but even for those of you who don't have 0 eye, now at least you have a little bit of a help. And when you get like double experience quest or something like that, right? Pretty good stuff. His extra skill is called Seeker's Gaze. 20% boost to all parameters when a drop type sphere is equipped and raises normal hit count. Alright, so he doubles his own normal hit count. And a drop type sphere, guys, is basically any sphere. When you're scrolling down your sphere list, you know it has those little pictures beside it. It can be a shield, it can be a sword, it can be like a up with an up arrow. What you're looking to equip to Zelnite, alright, is one that has like the little bag. It almost looks like a little coin purse, if you will. If it has that symbol to the left of it, then that means it is the proper type of sphere that you can equip on him to fully activate his extra skill. Alright, just to name a couple off the top of my head, you have the Virtue Stone, you have the Crystalline Egg, the Thief's Gloves. Spheres like that will activate his extra skill. Alright, so be sure to equip him with something like that so you can get that 20% boost to all stats activated. Okay, now his BB is called Invisible Grip. 15 combo earth attack on all foes, hugely boosts BB gauge, and that's by 8 BCs, boosts BC, HC, and considerably boosts items drop rate for 3 turns. Alright, so the BC and HC is boosted by 25%, 3% boost to the item drop rate. Alright, and he boosts the OD gauge fill rate for 3 turns, and that's by 15%. Not too shabby. Now, when he really shines, the SBB is called Lost Heirloom. 40 combo powerful earth attack on all foes, and he absorbs a portion of that damage and HP back to himself. Alright, hugely boosts BB gauge. Alright, he still fills about 8 BCs, and he drains 30 to 45% of the damage dealt with his SBB back in HP to himself. Okay, boost BC, AC, and considerably boost items drop rate for 3 turns. Alright, same as the BC, 25% boost to BC and HC, 3% boost to the item. Alright, and damage taken considerably boost the BB gauge for 3 turns, and that's by 4 to 7 BCs when you get attacked. Alright, so very powerful SBB, guys. Alright, I mean 40 hits there, that's good spark blanket in addition to everything else he already offers. So excellent stuff, man. Then lastly, his UBB is called Zelnite's Honor. 20 combo massive earth attack on all foes, enormously boosts attack for 3 turns, that is by 200%. Considerably raises normal hit amount for 3 turns. He triples the normal hit count, guys. Alright, beautiful stuff there. And then he hugely boosts BC, AC drop rate, and considerably boosts the item drop rate. So on the UBB is a 50% boost to BC and AC drop rate, and still just a 3% boost to the item drop rate. Alright, so UBB you probably won't use too often, but Zelnite is still a very decent unit, especially for that SBB. Alright, So that's pretty much everything I know on these units, guys. Alright, go ahead and go evolve them now. Nice new 7 stars for your enjoyment. Alright, so that's pretty much gonna wrap this one up, guys. Any questions, any comments, anything like that, go ahead and leave it down below. Otherwise, that's pretty much gonna wrap this video up. Hope you enjoyed it. If you wish to join the Facebook group, the link is down below in the description. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up on the video, nice like, and I'll catch you guys on the next Brave Frontier video. All right, peace out.